What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mac, and this is Mac TV. I'm your host, Mac, on This is Mac TV. Before you do anything, add me as a friend, and hopefully you subscribe to my page. I would love for you to subscribe to my page. Will you subscribe to my page? Anyway, but, this is what's going on. Gregory Helms actually ranted on Shawn Michaels. And and he went off on Shawn Michaels, definitely on becoming in the 2011 Hall of Fame. And it's crazy because I thought out of all people, Gregory Helms, like, why? I really don't know the backstory of this. So if you do know the backstory on why he's ranting on Shawn Michaels, please comment below. Let me know. If you know a video that shows why, please put the video link on the comments down below. Let me know what the deal is. So what I'm gonna do right now is read to y'all what Gregory Helms basically wrote, and this is in the article here. Former WWE star Gregory Helms, who ripped Shawn Michaels on Twitter a few months back, had more comments against Shawn Michaels this week after his Hall of Fame induction. Helms wrote, "The Hall of Fame is great, but I take more pride and comfort in the fact I've never screw-jobbed anyone in life or the business. Money isn't everything." I agree. I definitely agree with that. I do. But Shawn Michaels has... Okay, I'm not even going to respond to that until after I finish reading. So after he wrote that on Twitter, that's what Gregory Helms wrote on his Twitter. After that, later, Chris Jericho wrote that Shawn Michaels was the greatest performer of all times. Gregory Helms retweeted Jericho's message and added his own opinion. And I quote, "BS. Flair did more and got more people over." Helms then wrote another message which sounds like it was directed at Jericho. "If you got something, quote, if you got something to say it public. Enough ass kissing. He wasn't the greatest when he was cussing you out for catering." Unquote. Now this is what Hurricane Helms, aka Gregory Helms, which is his real name, said to Chris Jericho. "If you got something to say it public. Enough ass kissing. He wasn't the greatest when he was cussing you out for catering." Like I said, there's a lot, going on that we don't know about. And it says Helms continued to rant. Quote, "Flair got over people that absolutely suck. Shawn hadn't gotten over anyone but himself in the last decade. I'm sorry, being honest comes off bad on Twitter. I'm not hating, I'm stating facts. Facts that I would swear by my own life." And then for his last one, it said, "And wearing a cross doesn't make you right. Hitler wore one too. Don't be fooled by TV persona. I'm always honest. No one can accuse me." Unquote. Wow. Like, Gregory Helms have some type of fire, some type of whatever to let off his chest about Shawn Michaels, and then he attacks not only Shawn Michaels but Chris Jericho added. I'm not sure if Chris Jericho will even respond to it, but let me get back to this part. The Hall of Fame is great, but I take more pride and comfort in the fact of I've never screw-jobbed anyone in the life of business, and money isn't everything. And like I said, that's true. Shawn Michaels did do a screw job, and Shawn Michaels got paid very wealthy. And Vince McMahon, look, he did get paid very wealthy for that. because at that point Shawn Michaels was the biggest star in the WWE at that time. Well, that time WWF, but he did a screw job, and Shawn Michaels over and over again repeatedly that he didn't, it wasn't something that he really planned to do. It was a plan that came to him by the boss, and if you piss the boss off, I mean, who knows what your career looks like in the future, and Shawn Michaels, after that back surgery, after Stone Cold became world champion, you gotta admit, Shawn Michaels was nothing after that. Like, he was just the entertainer after that. And after that point, not broke his back, but, fucked his back all up. And after that point, he still was one of the highest paid wrestlers. So, and I think he won the championship one time after that, and that was in the Elimination Chamber match. He won the title, and I think he kept it for a month, maybe two. Two would be pushing it, but I think he kept it for a month or two, and never became champion no more after that. So, and he was still getting paid very good right now. I mean, he was getting paid like probably around what trying to think of someone in the business now. Let's just put it like this: he was getting paid like he was one of the top superstars. Period. Even though then they had Undertaker, they had Batista, they had Triple H, they still had John Cena, Jericho. They had people like that, and basically how much they was getting paid, Shawn was right there with them. And knowing that he wasn't going to get the world title anymore, knowing that, well, not knowing that he was going to headline 2 WrestleManias after that, but it was still cool or whatever. So he did apologize for the stuff that he had to do, but he was young, and then he was in a corner with the owner of the business. When your owner tells you to do something, it's not like it was a general manager who told him to do it, or a commissioner, or someone like that. It wasn't like it was just a regular person, coming to him to say all that. But he he went ahead and took it, which worked out well for him. Can't complain about that. And he was like BS. Flair did more and got more people over. Um, Flair is in the league of his own. I mean, let's be honest. Flair is in a league of his own. The only person that is you can even mention with Ric Flair is Sting. People like that. Sting and Holly Race. You got to mention the elite world champion materials. You know what I mean? These people were coming champion back in the day when it wasn't part of your contract to get the belt whenever you wanted. It wasn't part of the contract to write your own, have creative control. So, so half of the time Triple H, and I really like Triple H. I really like him as a wrestler. And to be honest, I started liking him as a wrestler when I used to play the video game with him. I know, awkward, right? But he had that contract where he can become world champion whenever. I think since he left, now basically that contract has been redone and basically is back into writer's control now. Flair got over people that absolutely suck. Shawn hadn't gotten over no one but himself in the last decade. Basically, they think Shawn Michaels screwed himself over since 2000 because after the screw job, basically he didn't become nothing since then. And basically, Helms think that's the only way Shawn Michaels is inducted into the Hall of Fame this early because of what he's done for Vince McMahon. Like as if Shawn Michaels didn't work his way. Let me put it this way. I'm not saying that's what Gregory Helms is saying, but that's my opinion on what he's trying to say. But I honestly think that Shawn Michaels would have been in the Hall of Fame regardless. I mean, that's no big deal. You know, Shawn Michaels one of those guys who actually turned wrestling into entertainment. You know, like we haven't seen people who thought they were too sexy. I mean, he was in a small group, you know, of people who thought they were sexy and actually accomplished something. And that was what Shawn Michaels, um, and Radish and Rick Rude. I mean, who else thought they were, you know, sexy? You know, um, the Great Montel, but he never became world champion. Um, Val Venus, he never became world champion. So yeah, so basically he was one of those few people in that few groups of entertainers that actually became world champion and was one of the head people in the game. I'm sorry, being honest comes off bad on Twitter. I am not hating, I'm just stating the facts that I would swear on about my life. Which, like I said, I can't really talk about that part because I don't know what goes on in those locker rooms. I don't know what him and Shawn Michaels been through before in their past. You know, I don't know anything like that, so I'm basically just giving my opinion. So I don't know, but this is the part that got me when he was like, wearing a cross doesn't make you right. Hitler wore a cross too. Don't be fooled by the TV persona. Once again, we don't really know Shawn Michaels like that. We really don't. I mean, to me, Shawn Michaels did what he do, and you know, as an entertainer, he entertained. Because I'm gonna give it to you, the last two WrestleManias, Shawn Michaels entertained his ass off. He lost both matches, but those were the best matches, basically, I would say, in his career. You know what I'm saying? Basically, besides the Razor Ramon ladder match, you know, him and Razor, and probably the one with him and Vader, you know, stuff like that. But these two matches really highlighted and will be on his DVDs if they're not on the DVDs already. I don't know. I don't really keep up with the DVD part, but Hurricane Helms has a very temper with this Shawn Michaels person, and I really want to know the inside details. I mean, maybe everyone knows. I don't know. Maybe I'm just late and I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I would love to have a talk with Hurricane Helms, Gregory Helms, whatever he go by now. So, um, Gregory, if you're out there, you're looking at this video, message me, inbox me, tweet me at thisismac. That's THISISMACK. Let me know so we can talk. You know, send me a video out, mix it up together, and ask questions, and you just answer them or something like that. Call me on the phone, something. I would love to get an interview with Gregory Helms. Out of all people, I would definitely love to get an interview with him. But I guess that's it for me. Tell me what y'all think. Once again, hit the like, well, not the like button, but the thumbs up button. It should be, I'm trying to lift my finger up. Okay, it should be around here somewhere. Let me back my finger up so it can be smaller. It should be over there somewhere. Hit the thumbs up button. Comment. Let me know what y'all think about this, the whole Gregory Helms rant. Let me know about all of that because, hey, you know what I mean? Hey. And make sure you add, make sure you subscribe. Alright? Love y'all. I really do.